Artist Leila Armstrong describes a moment just before dawn, driving down a side street and coming across what she thought was a dog trotting across the road. It took a moment to recognize this figure was a coyote. Leila's vivid recollection of this moment, something she describes as dreamlike and hyper-real, was an unexpected encounter, a moment romanticized in the artist's own view, one she would continue to remember decades later. Animals such as the coyote, often seen as harmful nuisances in urban spaces, might otherwise be viewed as majestic and stately. The wild animal represents what it means to be unhindered by social conventions. That is, until we encounter those animals within the limits of our own domains, the barnyard, the city park, a school ground, or our own backyard. In Leila Armstrong's exhibition Backyard Wilderness at the Okotoks Art Gallery, we investigate the ecology of a small Albertan town, while being challenged by the artist to rethink our relationship with nature. Leila believes there is a disconnect between people's everyday lived experiences and their conception of nature. Perhaps we put these experiences in different boxes. Our understanding of our natural environment becomes something external and removed from our day-to-day lived experiences. And naturally, if we conceive of our environments in such a disconnected way, this leads to a concern that we will have no inclination towards protecting the biodiversity with which we engage every day, elements of which are highlighted in the artist's exhibition, in particular, the animals. As Leila reflects, given that 81% of Canadians reside in urban areas, it is important to understand how people define and interact with urban wildlife. In leading us into this discussion, the artist hopes to increase awareness of, and the need for, engagement with urban ecologies as spaces in which both humans and species may live and thrive together. The exhibition is composed of a variety of lino cuts depicting animals that frequent urban spaces. A lino cut is created as part of a printmaking technique in which a design is carved to create a relief surface, usually onto a sheet of linoleum. The area left raised represents a reversal or a mirror reflection of the image which will be printed. A print is then created by pressing paper or fabric onto the inked relief surface. The painstaking process and skill required to create these lino cuts is reflective of the artist's viewpoint. These animals are more than nuisances or pests. They are portrait-worthy subjects. In addition to the lino cut prints, we see trail camera photos of backyard animals, some accompanied by anonymous quotes. The quotes are from a survey that collected people's thoughts and feelings towards urban wildlife. For example, one panel portrays a porcupine with the quote, "I admire their ability to adapt to the changes humans have brought. Many species can't adapt, which is sad." Additionally, we see a skunk family, represented in sculptural silhouettes. Skunks are given a showcase here as the urban gardener's friend, eating grasshoppers, grubs, beetles, crickets, wasps, and so on. In the creation of this exhibition, Leila reflected on theorist Alva Noah's argument that art exhibits us to ourselves, and in doing so gives us the resources to make change. Art gives us the chance to catch ourselves in the act of bringing the world into focus. It is Leila's hope to encourage people to embrace the everyday, and to think of their yards and gardens as places for wilderness to not only exist, but to flourish.